Let us discuss about functions. A function is a subprogram of one or more statements that perform a specific task. So the advantages of function: first one is code reusability and better readability. Then third, reduction in code redundancy and easy to debug and test. Every C program has at least one function, which is main function. Then classification of functions. So based on who develop the functions, based on the number of arguments a function accepts. Based on who develops the function, there are two types. First one is user defined function, and second one is library functions. The functions are classified into library functions, so it is also known as built-in functions. Library functions are predefined functions. These functions are already developed by someone and are available to the user for use. For example, printf, scanf, these are the library functions or built-in functions. Then second one is user defined function. User defined functions are defined by the user at the time of writing a program. For example, add, square root, square, these are the examples of user defined functions. Then function prototype. So function prototype means that the compiler must know the number of parameters and the type of parameters that the function accepts to receive and the data type of value that it will return to the calling program. So the syntax of function prototype is return data type, function name here, data type variable 1, data type variable 2. So return data type means return type. A function may return a value. The return type is the data type of the value the function returns. In function definition, when a function is defined, space is allocated for that function in the memory. The function definition comprises of two parts. First one is function header and function body. So the syntax of function definition is a return data type function. Here data type variable 1, data type variable 2, statement and return a variable. Then function call. The function call statement invokes the function. When a function is invoked, the compiler jumps to the called function to execute the statements that are a part of that function. Once the called function is executed, the program control passes back to the calling function. So the syntax of function call is function name and variables. Here the example of function calling. So I should include std dot header file. So standard input output dot header file. So before the main function, here int add of int a comma int b. So this is the function declaration. After the main function, int, here you are using integer data type a comma b comma sum. So printf is used to execute the statement. Enter the first and second number. So here scanf is used for getting the input. Percentage d. So percentage is used for the main integer. Here we are using integer data type. So percentage d is using ampersand a comma ampersand b. So these are the address of the variable. Here sum equal to add of a comma b. So this is the function, call function. Print of the sum of two number is percentage d comma sum. So after the function, main function, here we have to explain int add of int n1 comma n2. So here n1 and n2 are the parameters and return c. Then working of a function. So main function. So in that main function, here using integer data type x, y, z are the variables. Int a, b, c of int comma m int. So this is the function declaration. After the function declaration, we have to call the function as actual arguments. So a, b, c of x comma y comma z. This is the function argument, function call or actual parameters, and int a, b, c of int I comma int j comma int k. So this is known as function definition or formal parameters and return a value. And this is the example of function, working of a function. So here yesterday I wrote a header file. Before the main function, we have to declare the function and have so inside the main function, here integer data type we are using a, b, c. These are the variables, and we have to assign some value for a, b, c. Here c equal to sum of a comma b, so we have to call the function and print c. Then defining the function int sum of int x comma int y, then return x plus y. Then next calling function. So calling function means the function that calls a function is known as calling function, and the function that has been called a function is known as called function. The calling functions are known as actual parameters. The called functions are known as formal parameters. Then built-in functions. So here string functions are math functions. So here the standard library functions are built-in functions. So in the header file, a standard input output at a header file. Here printf scan of the functions are included in this header file. Another other numerous library functions defined under stdio header file, such as scan of fprintf getchar. Then math.header file. Here double cos of double x, then sine, exponential, logarithm, square root, power. So these are the functions of math.header file. Here print of scan of get c get us, these are the functions of stdio.header file. And string length, string copy, string comparison, string lower, string upper, these are the functions included in string.header file. Thank you.